I drove 1,000,000 miles, that I'm not driving anymore. In the changing of the season, oh, well, it brought me back up north, when nobody's got the answers, oh, when nobody's got the time. But I have all these questions, yeah, that's all I seem to find. Stuck here in this place I call home, where I don't feel like I belong, and I can't seem to fall into place. Maybe I'm not meant to anyway. Some may call that freedom, oh, well, I call it a cage. Oh, and all I feel is anger. Man, I don't wanna feel that way. There's a clear and present danger that I'll regret the things I say, 'cause I'm stuck here in this place I call home, where I don't feel like I belong, and I can't seem to fall into place, yeah. Maybe I'm not meant to anyway. Some may call that freedom, oh, well, I call it a cage. 'Cause if I can't find my reasons, oh, well, I just fade away. Stuck here in this place I call home, surrounded by the ones who love me so. And if I never fall into place, well, you're gonna love me anyway. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Stuck here in this place I call home, but I'm surrounded by the ones who love me, yeah.
Welcome to Studio Sessions on Channel 20. My name is Matt Maisel. The music you just heard partly from her studio album coming out very soon, Motherland, and also from her 2021 album, Conversations with Myself, local singer-songwriter Meaghan Farrell. Meaghan, thank you so much for joining us on Channel 20.
Oh my gosh, this is such a treat.
Harrisburg-based, spent some time in Nashville, spent some time in New York.
Yes.
It was the pandemic that brought you back home, though, right? Yeah. How have the last couple of years been for you?
Oh, wow. How have the past couple years been for everybody? I think that is something to behold. As a collective, we all went through a pretty incredible, astounding, terrifying event. And as an artist, a touring musician, someone who relies on the road and venues to make a living, having all of that shut down, it really kind of brought us all down to the same level playing field with the online streaming, but it also, I think, forced us to be creative.
Where locally did you grow up? Just to kind of get a baseline for where Meaghan Farrell was from in the
Union
area.
Deposit Road.
All right.
So I grew up in and around right where East High is. I went to East High. I was second generation. My mom went to East High, and now my niece, they graduated from East High. My sister and I went there, so right there.
And you're growing up. You're both of us are children of the '90s, and
Sure.
you're growing up at a time where female singer-songwriters, there's just this boom in the '90s where female singer-songwriters are finding their voice and given the opportunity. What did that mean for you at the time?
Alanis Morissette, Tori Amos, Jewel. I mean, Sheryl Crow, just massive energies and female empowerment at that time was huge for me. I remember just screaming Tori Amos at the top of my lungs in my bedroom. And my first love was Pearl Jam. They gave me my love of rock and roll and their messaging. But yeah, I would say then the movement from the legends like Janis Joplin, I grew up with that too. And then those ladies paved, especially Alanis Morissette, paved quite the road for me.
And you can hear a little bit of all those names that you just mentioned in
Yeah.
your music, which makes it uniquely you.
Yeah.
And that beautiful voice of yours and the
thank
power
you.
that comes from it. And then you have the lyrics, which are such a strong focus on mental health.
Yeah.
And how important has that been to use mental health, mental recovery, to kind of get that down on paper and then eventually out in your voice?
It's everything. So I started writing music. I never wrote music. I was a musical theater singer. And that was the world I came from. And in 2008 was the year I got sober. And that same month was the first song I ever wrote. And it was that decision. Obviously, I didn't have the substance anymore, suppressing what it is I wanted to say. And I went to a friend of mine and said, "How do you write songs? I don't know how." And she said, she led me to a producer who I brought all these notes and scrap papers, and I had melodies. And within that first year of sobriety, I wrote my first record. It's called Waitress. It was everything. It kept me sober.
And then you start your career and you're, like you said, you spend time in New York, you spend time in Nashville.
Yeah.
Getting breaks, and then all of a sudden COVID happens, and we heard it. I think in your first tune about being in a cage.
Yeah, I moved home and was definitely. I had everything was set, ready to go. I finally was a full-time creative, full-time touring artist. I had my van built out, touring, ready to go, and the pandemic hit, and it was moving back home to a town I hadn't lived in since I was 18. So Harrisburg was new. Everything was shut down. I was back living with my mother, hence Motherland, the album. It was a challenge, to say the least. I guess I was feeling kind of nostalgic one day when I was watching a program where they talked about call waiting. And I remember when call waiting first came into existence. And it was a miracle in my household because it made my sister and I be able to know when our friends called, so we didn't fight like sisters usually do over the phone in our household. So it just got me thinking about where I grew up in Lower Dauphin and the cul-de-sac that I lived around, and the old way of having, when the sun goes down, that's when you had to be home for dinner and all that stuff. So I wrote this song about the difference between the 20th century and the 21st century. So that's the title, 21st Century.
Back when Mama drank martinis my dad still lived with us when both me and my sister were all that we could trust. Back when we'd have dinner, we'd laugh until we cried. Oh, how I miss car waiting on the phone in my suburban family home, playing outside till it was dark, friends on the TV at 8 o'clock. I miss love before the internet, when chance was how we met. Oh, how things have changed for me in the 21st century. When I looked into the future back in 93, oh my God, the potential of where I thought I'd be. If I could just start over, go back and try again, maybe start a band or keep that old boyfriend. Oh, how things have changed for me in the 21st century. Oh, oh, they say patience is a virtue and that battles can be won, but there's so much disappointment, so much I haven't done. How I miss call waiting on the phone in my suburban family home, playing outside till it was dark, friends on the TV, and love before the internet, when chance was how we met. Oh, how things have changed. Oh, how things have changed. Oh, how things have changed for me in the 21st century. Yeah. Oh, oh, 21st century. Mm-hmm. Thanks. The song's called Just Me. If I could take it all back, I would. Fly to space, I wish I could. Maybe there I'll be understood, but for now, I'm speaking tongues. Flipping out on the way I feel. I'm tripping out 'cause the dream is real. But I still got so much to heal, and I hope that you will stay. And listen to me when I say, it's just me, this is just me. This is just a me sometimes. It's just me, this is just me. This is just a me sometimes. And I'm breaking all my bad habits to make room for what is right. But it's just me, this is just me. This is just a me sometimes, sometimes. Sometimes, yeah. I don't come with a guarantee. I'm still kind of incomplete. What you get will be what you see. This heart out on my sleeve. Hey, but I've been saying all of my goodbyes to the hurt, to the pain inside. I'm ready for a brand new life, and I hope that you will stay. Oh, listen to me when I say it with love, 'cause it's just me. Yeah, it's just me. Yeah. Breaking all my bad habits to make room for what is right. But it's just me, this is just me. This is just me sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
I'm gonna play a couple now off of my new album coming out called Motherland. The first three on the that I played for you are off of my record that came out in 2021, which is Conversations with Myself. And a big part of my message, I think, in my music is my up and down journey with mental health. It's so important to me to talk about mental health illness and awareness, and starting to, this is my therapy, singing these songs, and this new album, we did a lot of writing, us artists, I believe, during the pandemic, because what else were we gonna do? It was fairly dark times, at least for me, with being a person who deals with depression and anxiety. So I just wrote a lot and sort of said things I think I needed to say out loud. And this song is about being able to say, hey, I need someone else to help me carry this burden, or let me cry on you, those types of things. So this song's called Somebody Else.
Have you ever been so lost, paid however much it cost, just to be able to say I need no one? Hate it when the sun goes down and there's no one else around. I admit it's the world I've created, and it terrifies me to finally say what I need. I need a shoulder to cry on, a safety net to lie down on, and I know I'm no good at asking for help, but tonight I need somebody else. Oh yes, gotta get it off my chest, put this to rest. It's okay to need someone to lean on. Doesn't make me any less when I don't feel my best. I know I'm not the only one hurting, and it terrifies me to finally say what I need. I need a shoulder to cry on, a safety net to lie down on, and I know I'm no good at asking for help, but tonight I need somebody, and I'm no stranger to lonely. I just want someone to hold me, and I know I could just do it myself, but tonight I need somebody else. Oh yes. Somebody else. Oh, tonight I need somebody else. Oh, tonight I need somebody else. Yes, tonight I need somebody else. Oh, 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 tonight I need somebody. Shoulder to cry on, a safety net to lie down on, and I know no good at asking for help, but tonight I need somebody, and I know stranger to
Our artist, once again, on Studio Sessions on Channel 20, Meaghan Farrell, her new album, Motherland, coming soon on all streaming platforms. The song you just heard is off of Motherland. The song you're going to close with is on Motherland. What did the journey of making Motherland mean to you?
So the pandemic and moving home, and being back in a world that I didn't know very well, my depression increased, my anxiety increased, and for the first time ever, I went on medication to help me, navigate these feelings and these low times. And I needed to write about these really intense feelings. A lot of my music, there's always a turnaround. There's always a happy silver lining that I just couldn't find. And I was like, well, let's lean into that. Let's really talk about the hard stuff without giving it a resolution, because sitting with how you're feeling and what you're going through, to me, is a part of accepting where you are and accepting that if you need SSRIs, take them. If you need to talk to someone, talk. Lean on people, and leap and the net shall appear. And without writing songs and telling my story, it's how I connect, it's how I heal, and it's so life-saving to me. And so sharing it is an honor and a privilege.
I read on your website, one conversation at a time, one song at a time.
Yeah, get through it. One leg at a time, one day at a time. That's my mantra, man.
And right now you're on the road, one show at a time. A lot of
All the
shows,
time.
a lot of shows down south.
Yes.
You and your van, lady,
Yes.
hitting the road once again. And then there's some shows that are in the works.
Potentially in the works
In the
here for the
works.
Harrisburg area,
Here in the
for
area.
the Philly area, Maryland area. I'm really trying to not drive as much.
I don't blame you. Where can people stay tuned to when those shows come up? Where can people go to find you?
You can definitely go to meaghanfarrell.com, and the place where I'm really most active is my Instagram, which is Meaghan Farrell Music. It's spelled the super Irish way. I'm sure you can see it down here on the screen. But that's a really great way. Our Bands in Town is a really great way as well. But if you follow me along on those social media platforms, you're gonna get all the information you need. Thank you so much for having me. Studio Sessions. This is so fun. Little magic right here in my hometown. I'm gonna have one more song I'm gonna play for you off the new record, and I really needed to write this song. I needed to write this song because when I was in those, sweatpants and sweatshirt for like the 4th day in a row, I watched all 40 seasons of Survivor and made friendship bracelets during the pandemic, and was losing my mind and feeling like I wasn't worth anything. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. If you do, this song is for you. I wrote it for me in a time where I really needed to hear it. And this song on the record is produced by the incredible Will Hogue. And we cut this in Nashville. And some of the best players around are on this record. And I'm honored to be able to have worked with him. And this song goes out to anybody feeling like they don't deserve love, because you do. So thanks for having me. This song's called Worthy of Love.
I've made a million mistakes that I forgave myself for. I'm moving past all the days that I was passed out on the floor. 'Cause this life's important, you see, and who will share it with me? And if you're not in all the way, I'm gonna show you to the door. Here's all I'm asking of you before you enter my world, that you take care of yourself so you can take care of this girl. I see your beautiful face, I want your body and your soul, and I'm not asking too much for you to never let me go. 'Cause I've been down the road where no one stays, and and I never thought that I would be okay. But I am a woman